Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 166G. This is a piece of gold anodized aluminum, commercial saddle type threshold. So the 166 is representative of this profile, and this item has a specific dimensional property. There is an image down below this video showing the overall width at 2.5 and then the height at 5/16 of an inch. Very common and typical threshold that you're going to use in applications where you don't need a large threshold, but you do need to help seal off the bottom of the door. And a common scenario for that would be perhaps an office that separates a warehouse or workshop or shop area, where a lot of sound and maybe dust come in through the bottom of that door. So you're going to put a small threshold that's going to pretty much fit underneath the door, and then maybe a small door sweep. Whereas a door sweep alone wouldn't really work perfectly for such a scenario. You want that door sweep to touch the face of a threshold rather than drag across the bottom of a floor. That could be a scenario. Or you might have a door from a kitchen to an enclosed space leading out of the house, like maybe a sunroom or a summer room, but that room is not heated or climate controlled. So you're certainly going to want a threshold there. Nothing too large, because that exterior space, when it's used in the warm months of the year, feel like an extension to the home. So you might go with a little bit smaller sort of footprint of a threshold, but still very effective naturally. Now this 166 is available at A for mill aluminum finish. It's available in D for dark bronze anodized finish, and then the G for gold. Okay, this is a sample piece. I mean, it's literally a sample piece. Small amount of scuff that you see there, that's that's not going to be on your, your regular piece. This is just a sample. This is listed in the website in several different lengths. Everything from 2 foot to basically 8 foot in 2 or 4 or 6 inch increments, certainly. We can supply longer than 8 foot. We just don't list them because the cost to ship a product longer than 8 foot is generally prohibitive to the economical acquiring of a long piece of threshold. However, you might need 30 of them. Then the cost to ship is not so individually difficult to contend with. If you have need for a length longer than 8 foot, let us know. We'll be happy to quote that for you. Now, if this was the genuine threshold, you would have a countersink about 4 inches from the end, and then standard center to center down the length of it. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and just indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is, back to the residential example, you may not want to cut the threshold. You might just want to put it down to the floor and be done with it. You might not want to contend with cutting it and drilling, but also countersinking a new hole. And sometimes the countersinking is actually the difficult part. You don't realize till after you've cut it, okay, I got that good, I drilled the hole, and then you've got this flathead screw, and you say to yourself, what do I do with that? So countersinking it might be a difficult scenario, or maybe cutting them the length is not a big deal for you. Or you can order them cut to length but drilled with set without holes and include the fasteners, however you'd like it. The point being, order the next longest piece and indicate there what modifications you'd like for length or however else. We'll be happy to supply it that way. Now, the name Pemko is quite synonymous with all things weather stripping related. Not only thresholds that you'd probably see in a residential application, but also door sweeps, perimeter gasketing, everything for residential doors and commercial doors. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Pemko, part number 166 in a G or gold anodized finish, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.